My name is Britt Alexander and I teach at Santa Maria Primary School in Ascension Parish. Today you will be seeing a hybrid 3rd grade science lesson using the Amplify Science curriculum. Today students will be reading to learn about how another scientist investigates the questions that she is having about traits. Prior to this lesson, students have learned how an organism gets their traits, specifically a wolf, Wolf 44. Now, students will read to learn about how another scientist investigates the questions that she's having about traits, so that way students can go through and mimic the process that she goes through to investigate the organism, the white-crowned sparrow, and show everything that they have learned throughout this unit about inheritance, traits, and traits that come from the environment. As I mentioned earlier, this is a hybrid lesson. Some students will be joining the lesson via Google Meet, and other students will be participating in the lesson in class. To meet all students' needs, I will be providing additional modeling of how to read and where to find the information of how the scientist investigates the questions that she's having. I will also pull a small group if needed to support my struggling readers, and for those students who always exceed the learning target, I will provide a reading reflection from the curriculum that they can complete if they complete their work early. My lesson objectives were met in this lesson. I know this by looking at students' investigation notebooks and how they answered questions and using a checklist to see if they met the objective or not. If they were able to answer how the scientist investigated the questions that she was having. Next time, what I would do differently if I were to do this lesson again is to let the higher students model the thinking process that I modeled, and this way I think they would be more engaged.